Hi Year 11, this video is about borrowing money and it's the last few pages of this topic book. First of all, let's look at credit cards. So the most common credit card examples are MasterCard and Visa, and you'll probably have one or the other. The way a credit card works is that the purchaser buys goods and then pays the costs later. An annual fee is usually charged, and it can usually be a couple of $100, and that's a fee just for having the credit card. Late payment fees are often charged, so you have to pay your bill on time. Each month, the purchaser receives a list of items that are bought. That's a statement. Commonly, the purchaser then has 25 days to pay for the items. Now, this means that they've got 30 days plus 25, which gives 55 days interest-free period. That's where that phrase comes from. The 25 days from the end of the month plus the month. That's 55 days interest-free period. If payment is not made, however, then interest is charged from the date at which the purchase is made. So it's not the date at which you were supposed to pay, it's the date which you bought your item. It's charged daily and it's usually pretty high. So this is an example of a credit card statement. Something I wanted to show you just down here. Late payment warning. It says if you make no additional charges using this card and you pay only the minimum, you will pay off the balance shown in the statement in 19 years and you will end up paying $7,384. Now the balance is only $1,813. Only the minimum. Okay, let's have a go at a question. So Jessa Rose purchased a lamp for about $450 on June the 15th, and she used her Visa card with an interest rate of 16.9%. She is given 25 days until July 22 to pay the balance without any interest charges. So what's the effective interest-free period on the laptop? So the interest-free period is when she bought it, 15th of the 6th, all the way through to when the statement's due, which is July the 7th. And that's 37 days. Calculate the interest charged if she pays the balance before July 22nd. Well, no interest. If she pays her bill on time, there will be no interest. On July 22nd, okay, so we've gone 15th of June through to July 25th this time, which is 15 plus 25 days, which is 40 days. So we need our interest rate, 16.9. Our principal was $450. And our time was 40 out of 365 days. $8.33. Excellent. Okay, so Alf purchases a new air conditioner for $1,700. What's the last day Alf can pay the balance and avoid interest charges? Well, he gets it on the 20th of August, and he can then pay it on the 22nd of September. We look at 28th of August is his statement, and then he's given 25 days to pay. Calculate the interest he's paid on the 18th, if he pays the balance on the 18th of September. It's nothing because it's before that last 22nd of September, so the 18th. Okay, but what if he pays on the September the 26th? He is going to pay some interest. So from the 20th of August through to 26th of September, we've got 11 plus 26, which is 37 days. So we get I, P, R, N, and we get $25.5. So in this question, Bronte obtained $20,000 line of credit at an interest rate of 5.25. She withdrew $10,000 on May 11th and another $6,000 on June the 19th. And we are looking for the interest paid in May and June. Okay, so interest in May. She has it from the 11th of May to the 31st of May, which is 21 days. Now, you might get a bit stuck on that. 11th to the 31st sounds like 20 days. It's actually 21 days that she's got the money borrowed for. And then we can work out I equals PRN. Now, if she was in June, 1st of June to the 18th of June, 18 days. Because there's an extra day that money's being invested in or borrowed in. And there's our answer. So the trick with these questions compared to the different money questions we did before is that they need an extra day. Extra day, because we're counting interest on every single day. I'm just working out the total. Okay, so Karen owns a house, needs to borrow some money to pay for renovations. On March the 1st, she obtained a $30,000 line of credit at 5.1% per annum interest. She withdrew $9,000 on March the 7th and another $13,000 on April the 10th. Find the interest she paid in March. Okay. Well, 7th of March to the 31st of March is 25 days. So there's 24 plus that extra one. That means that all the days are covered now. I equals 9,000 times 0.051 times 25, 365. $31.44. Now B, so the 1st of April to to the 9th of April, which equals 9. Enough sum from the 10th of the 4th to the 30th of the 4th. Now see how there's no overlap there? 9th, 10th, we can only do that once. That's going to be 21 days. Total that amount of money. Okay, so let me just explain a bit more about what a line of credit is, or a secured loan, or an overdraft. Basically, it means that a borrower uses an asset that they have, something like a big house, a boat, something of real worth, as security, and the bank loans money on the condition that if the borrower can't pay the loan, the bank can sell the asset. So you might get a $30,000 loan, but if the bank can't get that money back from you, you might lose your house. Interest is simple interest. It's calculated daily and paid by the borrower at the end of the month, which is how we've been doing those calculations. You can also get money through a personal loan, which is where a bank or a financial institution lends an amount of money to a borrower without having any security like a house or a boat to offer as financial security. So the borrower repays the amount borrowed plus interest in a series of regular repayments over a given time period. Interest is generally calculated on a reducing balance of the loan. So what this means is that the interest gradually reduces as the loan is repaid. Interest paid equals the total amount paid minus the amount borrowed. There's usually some fees and establishments, costs, ongoing monthly fees, but this is how most people would do things like buy cars, buy small items around the house if they didn't have access to large amounts of cash. Let's do this question.